Thank you. I have one more trick to show you with the video camera before we wrap up this section. It uses a different deck of cards. I know there's a couple of you thinking, why is he switching packs again? This must be a fake deck. Well, yes it is. I had to specially prepare this one pack just so that it could only ever do the one trick that I'm going to show you tonight, and it's very cool. I took a marker pen and I drew on the back of this pack a little magician. Now I'm going to have to zoom the camera in very close so you can see just how cool he is. That's okay. I kept him nice and simple because I drew him not only on the top card of the pack but on all 52, and I put him in this little theatre, you see. It took me all afternoon, but I'm sure you'll agree it was worthwhile. We're going to leave the deck in full view, and by that I mean at no time during the trick will I ever take the deck of cards out of the camera shot. It's going to stay there the whole time. This magician, he knows the card that we haven't even chosen from the deck yet, and I'm going to prove it to you. I was going to have somebody pick a card from a deck, but if I do that, you'll probably say, oh, he's a magician. He could make me pick any card he wanted to. So I thought, what shall I do? I'll have somebody just name a card, out of their head. But if I do that, you'll probably say, he set up a stooge in the audience, somebody that he'd arranged to say the correct card. So I needed to pick somebody that we all know is a free choice, somebody that I couldn't possibly have arranged before tonight's show. So I'm going to do that by throwing into the audience this brick. So, whoever it cracks in the head. I want you all to do me a favor and think of one playing card. Don't say it out loud, just think of it. Now I ask you to take some time over this choice of card, because often when I do the trick, people tend to say one of the two most obvious cards in the deck, which are the Ace of Spades and the Queen of Hearts. And you'd be amazed how many times people say those particular cards. So try and think of a random card, one that you're sure I couldn't predict. Now, we are going to throw this into the audience. Don't worry, it's not heavy. It's a foam brick, okay? It just looks heavy. And it's going to go somewhere near the center. I'm not going to look where it goes. I'm going to turn my back and throw it over my shoulder. But just in case you think I'm some kind of crack shot and I can land it backwards in the seat where my stooge already is sitting, what we'll do, whoever catches it, if that person can throw it again. Whoever gets it the second time, if that person can throw it again, and whoever gets it the third time will have them name a card from the deck. Ladies and gentlemen, would you say that would be fair? Yes? Okie dokie. So that's what we're going to do. Last note, if you've any glasses on your tables, please hold on to them, because this is not heavy, but it will knock over drinks. And that's why I'm not allowed to work for Crystal Cruises anymore. So if you can hold on to those, that would be great. Okay, we're going to throw it 3 times. Thank you for the house lights, gentlemen. Are you ready? I can feel the excitement just welling up over the footlights. It's coming right back at you. There's one. That was a fantastic catch, sir. There's 2. So throw it any way you like. One more. And it's almost to the sound guy. There we go, this gentleman here. I'm not going to bring you up on the stage, sir. I am going to come and get my brick back, though, because I keep losing these, and it's not funny anymore. Let's have a look. Who's got it? This gentleman here. So would you just pass it down the road to me? We can pass it down. We can make a little chain. Hi. So what's your name? Mike. Very nice to meet you, Mike. Whereabouts are you from? Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you. Mike, the pack's in full view. Could you tell me one card from the deck, and that's the one we're going to use? It's your choice. Any card. Okay, he says the 3 of Spades, ladies and gentlemen. No. He didn't. Mike, did you say the Jack of Clubs? You did, you think so? Yeah, the Jack of Clubs. Do you want to change your mind? You'll keep the Jack of Clubs. Did you guys all hear that around the middle? You did? Okay. The pack has been in full view the whole time. Certainly with that brick throwing, I certainly had no way of knowing that Jack would even be involved. Not Jack. Mike would even be involved in the show. I certainly couldn't have known he would say the Jack of Clubs. The pack has been in full view. Look at this. There are the spades. There are the diamonds. Here are the clubs. Now on the back of the Jack, you'll see the little magician. Now, he's in a little bit of a different position, and I'll explain to you why that is. I told you I drew him on all the cards. What I didn't say was I drew him slightly differently on each card in this pack, and this deck looks like one of those old flick books. And when you flick through the deck, the magician looks like he's moving. Now I'm going to have to zoom the camera in very close so that you can see this. Now, when you all talk about this trick after the show, and you will talk about it, I promise you, remember the pack was in full view. Remember, I had no way of knowing who would catch the brick. I certainly couldn't have known they would say the Jack of Clubs. You're not going to believe this. Watch the magician. You see, he takes off his hat, brings out one card, turns it around, and check it out. It's the Jack of Clubs. Look at that.